He had warned George W. Bush France would not support a war on Iraq, and Jacques Chirac stuck to his word.
I regret that this military action was undertaken without the approval of the United Nations. I wish for these operations to be quick, to make as few casualties as possible, and that they won't lead to a humanitarian catastrophe.
An independent mind and a strong character, Jacques Chirac was born in 1932 in Paris's Latin Quarter, but he made his first steps in politics in the rural area of Corrèze, where his family came from. Throughout his career, Chirac had a special relationship with farmers, a strong support base for the center-right politician.
Don't you worry, okay?
I won't. I'm like you.
You've got an easy job.
Elected member of parliament at the age of 33, Chirac was an ambitious man who soon held several top government posts. One of his mentors, President Georges Pompidou, nicknamed him the bulldozer for his efficient and aggressive style. Chirac was twice named prime minister in 1974 under Valéry Giscard d'Estaing and in 1986 with François Mitterrand. For 18 years, he was mayor of Paris and quickly set his sights on the presidency. In his third attempt to gain the Élysée in 1995, he was the underdog. Many backed his rival, Édouard Balladur. Chirac and his wife never forgot.
He gathered with those still faithful to him, since many of his friends had abandoned him.
Against all odds, Chirac became president and built friendly ties with several world leaders.
I have long admired your political tenacity, and I have a suggestion that in France they should begin to call you Le Comeback Kid.
Jovial and keen to interact with people, Chirac could also be fiery at times, lashing out at aides and officials, like here on his first visit to Jerusalem as president.
What do you want? Me to go back to my plane and go back to France? Is that what you want?
In 2002, he ran for re-election. Despite all predictions, Chirac faced far-right leader Jean-Marie Le Pen and won the runoff with 82%.
The French Republic doesn't compromise when the very soul of the French people is in question. I have fought this battle throughout my life.
Critics say Chirac could have achieved much more during his time in power, pointing, among other issues, to rising unemployment, violent riots in the suburbs in 2005, and French voters' disappointment with the EU. After leaving office, Chirac was tried for diverting public funds while he was mayor of Paris and was handed a 2-year suspended prison sentence. Still, despite the scandals, he remained until the end of his life a popular figure. The French appeared fond of the man who was in the political spotlight for some 50 years.